Right, the subject of this video is a bit of algebra, and we're going to try and clarify some various expressions of terms, expressions and equations.
Okay.
So we've got this entity here. This is an equation. That bit, the equal sign, signifies it's an equation.
Okay.
Equation, equate.
Right.
You may find other signs separating algebraic bits and pieces, but it's only an equation if it is an equals sign. That means that the values this side of the equation equal the total of the values on this side of the equation. So that's dealt with that term. What we have either side of the equation is an expression. So we've now split this up, so we've got this expression this side and this expression this side.
Okay.
So an expression is a collection of algebraic entities,
Yep.
and will include plus and minus signs and brackets and multiplications and everything else.
Okay.
We then want to be able to split these up. Expressions are formed of terms,
Okay.
and a term consists of either a number or something like this. Oh, sorry, I haven't drawn it out. Let's look at this expression here.
Okay.
So a term is something like this. We've got a sign and something following it.
Yep.
Here, this is actually another expression. We've got a plus there. Where we haven't got a sign, we assume it to be a positive.
Okay.
So let's look at the other side. We've split this up and we've got this expression here.
Yeah, with another assumed positive.
And again, because there's no sign there, we
Yep.
assume that that is positive.
Okay. Yep.
Terms might be something like this 2y, that have got a symbol and a number.
Okay.
So let's think about splitting this up further into terms. This bit here can come straight down to be the minus 34. We can then expand this out,
Yep.
and where we've got brackets, everything inside the bracket is multiplied by what's outside.
Yeah. So you're actually also assuming a multiplication sign between the 7 and the bracket.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we've got that bit. Multiplying this out is going to give us plus 14,
Yep.
y,
Y. Yes.
and then a
Yep.
plus 7.
Yep. 7 times 1.
And we've still got this term over here.
Okay.
This expression now can be split into two terms.
Yep.
Down there,
Yes.
and the sign always goes with what follows it. So we've got a plus 14y as our
Yes.
first term, a plus 7,
Okay.
and a minus 34.
Okay.
If we look at this side,
Yep.
that is immediately a term.
Yes.
Right, this time, this particular term or expression here, we've got to assume that there is a 1
Yes.
in front of the bracket.
Yep.
There
Okay.
again, this needs to be multiplied out.
Yeah.
Everything inside the bracket gets multiplied by what's outside, and this is where the sign becomes important. You've got to keep the sign with the number that follows
Okay.
it. So we get minus 3y,
Yes.
and because you've got a minus 2 times a minus
Minus
1, you get a plus
That
2.
becomes a plus 2. Okay.
We've still got this term here.
Yep.
So let's carry that down. We've still got that term there. And then this splits up into two more terms. Remember to carry the sign with it. So
Okay.
we have taken that expression, we've split it in, that equation rather, we've split it into two expressions, and then further split things up into terms. So we've ended up with our equation being equal to this.
Okay.
And this is something you may need to do when you're solving equations. If you can separate out terms, then it's far easier to gather together terms involving the symbol and then elsewhere terms involving the numbers.
Okay.